Hello, YouTube world out there. Okay, my message today is one that I have touched on before and made other videos on, but now what I've been talking about for years is now sort of slowly starting to happen even more. And I'll just get right to it. We're talking about a society where, hold on, this is going to sound like conspiracy talk, but this is the real deal. Heading towards a society where cash does not exist, where we have to pay with a card, where we're tracked with everything we're doing. Sound crazy? Well, listen up. I'll read the story first, comments, suggestions, and more after. So let's get right to it. McDonald's, this is today. McDonald's restaurants in Europe will soon be swapping the chain's legendary service with a smile with service with a beep. European McDonald's restaurants are preparing to replace cashiers with touchscreen computers at terminals, where customers will be able to order up their hamburgers and fries and pay with credit cards. About 7,000 of the fast food franchises located in the UK, which is the United Kingdom, will be fitted with the touchscreen technology. It goes on to say it will improve efficiency and make the average transaction 3 to 4 seconds faster for each customer. They also didn't provide a date when the touchscreens were to be installed exactly, but it is coming soon, and it was inspired by a trip to Japan. The new terminals will, this is the part, really listen up. The new terminals will also phase out cash as an accepted payment method, as machines will only take credit and debit cards. So let's review. McDonald's is to replace cashiers with touchscreen computers. Bye-bye jobs. Bye-bye. Obviously, they'll still need some people to give the food. I don't eat at McDonald's, but listen again. The new terminals will phase out cash as an accepted payment method. Like, I've been talking about this for a while, that this is what the RFID goal was, the little chip on your cards, which I'll show you a card where I actually don't have it, and the story I have with it, and as well what you can do. Like, people, wake up, this is happening. Please do what you can to resist. I'm not saying you need to pay with cash all the time, but I've said it before, and I'll say it even stronger now. Enjoy the anonymity of cash while you can. If you found $10 on the ground, that you can go buy something with it. One day, you may not be able to buy anything. You'll never have that experience again. My credit card, I had switched to as my backup card, because I'll be honest, there are times where you do need a credit card, unfortunately, in this society. I try to use cash when I can, but is a Citi MasterCard. Now, if you notice, I blot my number out so nobody can see, but there is no, just sort of show you quickly, there is no PayPass logo on here, and as you see on the left, there is no chip on this card, which is why I chose it. Because again, I don't think they're secure. I've told you, and feel free to look at any one of my videos as to why, but this is being encouraged by Visa. I've been seeing ads around Toronto for Visa PayWave, which is similar to MasterCard's PayPass, and where you pay by just simply taking your card, waving it, you've paid. And in the song, it says, "I'm used to it by now." That's the lyrics to the song. If you go into YouTube, type in Visa PayWave, it's the first video called Visa PayWave Demo. Listen to the song. It says, "Another day, just breathe, I'm used to it by now." And it says in it, "Wave goodbye to cash." This is what you can do about it. Showed before, show it again. Take your credit card, your debit card, bank card, whatever. Get it in. I know this is going to seem strange, but I actually find it really helpful. Just get a cigarette. You can get them off eBay. A stainless steel like cigarette case. You can put business cards in. It opens. Put your card inside. Close it up. Nobody can get your information. Put it in your pocket. You're good to go. Mine just happens to have Alice in Wonderland on it. This is from the old novel, but you can get, there's hundreds of different designs you can get in it, or just get a plain one and keep your card in it. Why? Because people can look and get your information by scanning at, if you just scan the actual card. There's machines you can buy off eBay as well as other places for under $150. Can even be as much as $15. Where someone, if they're at least I'm not sure of the exact amount, but I believe it's at least 30 feet away or so. They can scan your information. If you just have it in your wallet, in your pocket, boom, they got your information, they can go shopping. I just want to say that I can sometimes feel really depressed because when I talk about these things, some people are open to listening to it. I only talk about it usually if I feel people are open to hear it or when I feel it's necessary. But if you are aware of the changes that are happening in the world and you find yourself feeling depressed, which I can feel sometimes, just remember something that I've got from this punk documentary called DIY or Die, which stands for Do It Yourself or Die. It's not just punk, it's about like artists who, do their own thing, and it's saying it doesn't matter if nobody gets it. Basically, I'm paraphrasing what this person was saying, but even if, how could they get it if you're doing something new? Although I don't think in this situation this is new because this has been kind of going on for a while, but just know that, it doesn't matter if people get it. Just follow through with what you're doing. And it doesn't matter if nobody knows who you are, at least you know who you were. And I find that extremely, extremely inspiring in times where people are being, their jobs are being let go, automation is being sent in, etc., etc. So the next thing I'm going to talk about the passport and how in the US and UK and Japan and a lot of places in the world is coming to Canada next year, our passport is also going to have an RFID chip in it. Now this is unrelated, but it is related. In a sec you'll see how. Last year I saw someone when I was traveling who had a passport holder, and I'm like, wow, I travel a lot. I can't believe I've never actually bought a passport holder. But since I knew that the RFID was coming to the passports in Canada, which again is the same thing, a chip where they can read your information and off it, again, people can scan it and use your information and change information on your passport, which can cause you a lot of problems. Just type in YouTube passport RFID. It's the second video called Cloning Passport Cards RFIDs in Bulk for Under $250 by Chris Paget, where he drives around in downtown San Francisco, and I'm going to quote what he said. I personally feel RFID is unsuitable for tagging people as it becomes more used, more people carrying them. Potentially everyone is wide-scale, long-range tracking of people, and that if any goal there is of bringing awareness, which is what I'm trying to do as well, is to, if you can, resist using PayPass, resist using PayWave, try and shield yourself when you can, pay cash when you can, if it's appropriate. I'm not saying you're going to do it all the time, but when you can. And okay, so passport, what you can do, I bought this off eBay. Just trying to find the little logo so you can see. It's by a company called, I do not work for them, called Travelon. It's in black leather, so I don't know if you can see right there. Travelon. It was about 20 bucks. Passport goes in here. It's blocked from people scanning it from far away. If you have it in your pocket. In the video where I was mentioning, which you put in YouTube, the second one, the passport RFID, second video, the result. He goes driving around and he gets, I'd say over 30, at least in a half an hour, he was able to scan people's information just by driving around in a car. Okay, that's driving in a car. Think about people who can do it. So, as always, I'm always open to suggestions, feedback, or just be aware of what's coming. I'm not saying all cash is going to be gone now. I say within maybe, I shouldn't make predictions, but maybe in the next 4 to 8 years. Something around then. And just be aware, resist, tell your credit card companies you don't want PayPass or PayWave, and things are changing, people. It's not weird conspiracy talk. If I heard myself talking, I'd probably think, this person's a little crazy, but the facts speak for themselves. McDonald's says we are not going to be accepting cash in Europe and coming to the US near you. Alright, let's stay strong. Stay in heart and be aware. Okay, bye.